If you are watching this, you might be carrying a terrifying secret. You are likely exhausted, isolated, and convinced your life is about to collapse. Take a deep breath. Online blackmail is a mechanical process, and it can be dismantled. We are Cohen Davis solicitors, specialist internet lawyers who dismantle these operations every day. To show you how this is done, let's examine the High Court case of XLD versus KZL. XLD was an exemplary family man and a highly respected U.S. entertainment executive. During trips to the UK, he used the dating website Seeking Arrangement to find companionship. Platforms like this promise discretion, but they create a highly target-rich environment. Wealthy, high-profile individuals are placed in direct, private contact with opportunistic predators looking for leverage. The trap in XLD's case began with a seemingly innocent request. The woman he was messaging asked for a tiny sum of money to visit a beauty salon before their first in-person meeting. This animation illustrates the mechanics of the PayPal trap. Sending a payment through this platform automatically exposes the sender's real name and email address to the anonymous recipient on the other end. Armed with his real name, the anonymous user uncovered XLD's high-profile status in the entertainment industry. The polite request stopped, and a relentless extortion campaign began. Terrified of his family and colleagues finding out, XLD paid out over $175,000 in pure panic, locked in a cycle of endless demands that kept escalating. An online extortionist relies entirely on the asymmetry of information. They wield absolute control because they hold your deepest secrets, while you know absolutely nothing about them. When XLD initially sought help from traditional, high-profile international lawyers, they gave him disastrous advice. They told him that taking legal action meant a public criminal trial, which would expose his secret to the press and his family anyway. XLD then hired Cohen Davis. We bypassed the criminal route entirely, deploying a specialized strategy that combined high-tech cyber intelligence with civil privacy law. To bypass uncooperative dating sites, we attach a tracking cookie to an email. The moment the blackmailer opens it, it triggers a hidden beacon. We mapped these beacons, unmasking her physical location in the north of England. Forcefully stripping away a predator's anonymity is the mandatory first step. By unmasking the person behind the screen, the victim removes the extortionist's primary shield and gains the necessary leverage to end the cycle of demands. Rather than relying on the police, we took the case to the civil courts, filing claims for harassment and misuse of private information. The civil court system allows victims of blackmail to secure total anonymity. By using a pseudonym, in this case XLD, the victim's real name never enters the public record, keeping it entirely hidden from the press. The most effective legal mechanism in this scenario is an ex parte privacy injunction. This is an emergency order granted by a judge, often within 24 hours of filing. Ex parte means without notice. If notified of an upcoming court hearing, a blackmailer will immediately execute their threat out of spite or panic. This specialized injunction acts as an invisible shield. It legally gags the extortionist, freezing their actions before they even realize they are under attack. In XLD's case, we waited for the blackmailer to send her next demand. When she issued a 48-hour deadline for the next payment, we used that precise window to go before a judge and secure the emergency injunction. Later that evening, the blackmailer was completely blindsided by a knock on her door, where she was formally served with the court order. Our private investigators had uncovered one crucial detail. The extortionist was a single mother who was illegally claiming state welfare benefits while simultaneously extorting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Any attempt to breach the privacy injunction would constitute a violation of a high court order. Furthermore, it would alert the authorities to her undeclared income, likely leading to benefit fraud charges and significant prison time. Neutralizing an active threat requires finding the exact leverage that makes the blackmailer's silence a matter of their own self-preservation. Online blackmailers rely on the illusion that they are untouchable. In reality, they are usually careless opportunists hiding behind a screen, banking entirely on your shame to keep you compliant. If you are currently facing this nightmare, follow these strict rules. Stop communicating with the extortionist immediately. Do not send another penny. And above all, do not panic. Cohen Davis Solicitors provides the immediate, confidential lifeline you need. We have the technical tools to trace the threat and the legal expertise to secure an injunction while protecting your identity. Online blackmail is a highly solvable problem. With a precise, specialized legal strike, you can permanently silence the threat and reclaim your life today.